Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 71 of my series in which I will try to collect 1,000,000,000 iron ingots. In today's episode, I am going to attempt to upgrade. I'm only going to do one piece for the episode, but I think in between episodes I'm going to go ahead and do the other pieces of my Draconic Armor. However, I have also built a Draconic Bow in between episodes, and that's because I think I'm going to want that for the Chaos Guardians as well, or the Chaos Dragons as well. So I think that's the route I'm going to go with as far as weapons. So first off, what all do I need to upgrade my Draconic Armor? So if we hold control, we see that there are 3 upgrade slots that they all have in common, and that would be the RF capacity, the shield capacity, and the shield recovery. So first off, let's dive into exactly what we'll be needing. So we will need the RF capacity, and there are actually like keys that you build, and I guess we can go ahead and build them because it's not a big deal. So the RF capacity key, the shield capacity key, and I still don't have this automated, and I don't know why. So the shield capacity key, and then the shield recovery key, and I'm about 99% sure I do not have this automated either. So let's grab that, and then shield recovery key. So I will need all of those keys. So let's go ahead and toss them in right here, and then we can tell our system to make all these keys. So this is step 1. But it's far more difficult than that. Okay, let's grab the RF capacity key. I'm going to right click on the upgrade. What you see is there are different tiers that we can do. So there's the basic tier, there's the Wyvern tier, there is the Draconic tier, and then there's the Chaotic tier. We cannot get the Chaotic tier right now because we need Chaos Shards for that, and we don't have Chaos Shards until we defeat the Chaos Dragon. So that's completely out. So what we can do is the Draconic tier. However, if you'll notice, we have 8 things around here, which means we will need 8, hang on, where are they? 8 of the crafting injectors. However, I only have 4 right now. So what I'm going to have to do, and I can do this off camera because I did it last episode, I'm going to go ahead and make 4 more of these guys, and then I'm going to come back. So that's what I'm going to do for right now, and I will be back in a couple minutes. And I'm back, and I have all of my Draconic Fusion crafting injectors, and so let's just add them to our little system here. So that's cool. And I think I'm actually going to change tactic here. I am not going to do one of my armors here. I'm actually going to do my bow, and that's because by my math, I am way short on Draconium right now. And so I'm going to need to kill some Ender Dragons between episodes. So I think my bow will help me out most because my armor that I have right now is good enough for the fights. It's just I don't have any good way to kill the dragon super quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the bow in this episode, and we're going to, I think, try to fully upgrade it, or at least upgrade it to a point to where it is pretty awesome. So let's go and check out what upgrades we can add to the bow. We have RF capacity, arrow damage, arrow speed, and draw speed. So right now we only have the RF capacity key done, and we can keep that with us. But we need the arrow speed, the draw speed, and the arrow damage. So this all looks to be pretty easy, to be honest, as far as the keys go, I mean. So let's go ahead and I think that's also all the separate ones. So let's go ahead and throw these in here, and then we can make them. And then we can start the crafting process, I guess. So one of each. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure I have enough Draconium for each of these. Okay, so the RF capacity, let's dive into this. For the Draconic tier, we need 2 Nether Stars, 2 Wyvern Cores, 2 Emeralds, and an Awakened Core. And let me just check because I might need an awakened core for all of these. Yes, it looks like I do. So, okay, what I'm going to do is, yeah, and so that's, I need to make 4 awakened cores because I need an awakened core for each level of, or for each thing I'm going to be doing. And the rest of it actually doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those awakened cores. And I can do that off camera. I did that last episode. So I think I need 4 per, so I think I need 12 of these guys. There we go. And then I need, what, 5? 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. I need 20 of these guys, so I need 12 more. And it's going to give me more than 12, but that's okay. And I can go ahead and do this off camera. So I'm going to be right back after I have those done. And here we are. I have my 4 awakened cores. So let's get started on on our upgrades. So first I want to do the RF capacity. So for the Draconic tier, I need 2 Nether Stars, 2 Wyvern cores, 2 blocks of Emerald, and yeah, let's Star, Emerald, and I don't have that automated. Why don't I have that automated? So let's roll on over here and get that automated. So emeralds, and I kind of think all of the crafting injector upgrades are very similar in terms of their recipes. So let me just check this real fast. So the RF capacity, and then this. Yes, they're virtually the same. So let's grab 8 of these. 8 of these. And now I already forgot what I need. Emeralds, Wyvern cores. So Wyvern cores are right here. And then I need the upgrades themselves, which are right here. And if I remember right, the bow itself will go in the middle. So okay, first let's take stock of what we have right now. With the Draconic Bow, if you look in the right hand bottom corner, you'll see kind of a grayed out, had some stats. But anyways, if you go, I have my Draconic Evolution, I don't know what it's called. Let's actually look at the control panel here. But if you go to controls and you go to Draconic Evolution, there is a tool and armor config GUI. And that's what I'm pushing right here, and it gives you this screen. And then you can click on any of your Draconic stuff. And there are things that you can change, like the base damage. Let's crank that up to the max. Let's, what else can we do? Arrow of Drake. Remove. See, I'm not actually very familiar with this. Well, let's turn that on. Let's max that out. Creates a powerful shockwave on impact that does more damage to entities than an equivalent explosion without damaging blocks. That's cool. Okay, so arrow velocity. We want all the speed. So if you'll look in the bottom right hand corner, it says 25 million RF per shot. That is unacceptable. So let's dial down some of our stuff. Let's turn this off. So, okay, so we're to 800,000 RF per tick. That's still high. So let's see what else we can do here. I actually very much like that. Let's see. What do we have at 2? 600,000 RF per tick. This thing holds 16 million. Okay, so let's... Do I not have any arrows with me? I have arrows with me. Shockwave. Okay, it's saying I cannot have the shockwave. I need to have that at 0, I think. So let's try that. Yes, that was. Where was the explosion, man? Okay, so we're I guess in decent shape right now with our RF per shot. That's not too bad. Let's see what we do to a real opponent here. That's disappointing. So let's go down here and let's improve this thing. So what we're gonna have to do is throw the bow in here, and then we need to throw this stuff, and we actually need to split all of these up so we can have stars, awakened core, and then we can do these over here. And so previous level must be applied first. Okay, so what am I oh no, are you serious? Okay, so I think what's going on here is I need to do it one at a time. So I need to do the basic infusion first, which is kind of a bummer, but it shouldn't. That is kind of a bummer. So let's pull all this stuff off, and I think I'm reading that correctly. So let's get some RF capacity. Let's get 2 more of these guys, because this is the 3rd tier. So let's throw that in there. And RF capacity, where are you? There you are. So let's golden apples, diamonds. I don't even know if I have golden apples automated. Let's see here. I do not. I can do that real fast because I have to. Okay, so let's get. Oh, well, that's a problem. I don't have apples in the first place. Well, I guess this is more of an issue than I thought. So, let's see here. I don't have that. Otherwise, I would definitely go this route. So, I'm going to have to figure out a way to get apples. And I think I'm going to go away and contemplate what exactly I'm going to do for apples. And then I am going to come back with a plan. So here's my extremely high-tech plan. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a bunch of oak saplings around here. And then I'm going to grow them up with some bone meal. So let's grab some bone meal. Grow, my preciouses. I said grow. And then I am going to take my axe. And I'm going to axe them to fall down. And then hopefully I get a few apples, because I have a plan after. I need 3 apples. And this isn't going well, because currently we have 0 apples. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for a while until I get 3 apples. And once I get 3 apples, I have a plan. So, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Okay, now I have my 3 apples. What I'm going to do is, if we look in just enough items here, what options we have is we can use my sapling infuser, and I can get apples through the apple sapling. I don't have the apple sapling, but I need the 3 apples because it's pretty easy to make. You get 3 apples, a sapling, and boom, you have an apple sapling. So now that we have the apple sapling, we can go over here and we can get a lot of apples really quick, which is awesome. Thanks for the apple tree. Pam's Harvest Craft, I think. I don't really use a whole lot of stuff in Pam's Harvest Craft, but here we are. So let's get rid of a bunch of this junk. We don't need this junk, but we do need some Phytogrow. Let's grab a bunch of that. Let's run over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna Stick this in, and we should get a bunch of apple trees, or apples. So that gave us 12. And I'm going to run this through a few more times, and I should have enough apples to make what I need. So let's go ahead and grab this back out and run over here. Now we can automate our golden apples. And I can't remember if it's... Okay, I think the special golden apples were the other recipe in the past. But, yeah, I don't think you can make those anymore. So let's throw this in here, and let's get back to what we were trying to do, which is make some upgrades. So for the tier 1, I need golden apples, diamonds, eyes of ender, and... Okay, so that's pretty easy. I'm going to need 4... Or I'm going to need, I don't know why I do that. Apple. It's easier if I do apple. So I need 7 of these guys. I need eyes of ender. I need 8 of these. I think I need 4 of these. Okay, where was our... And I forget what the other stuff was. I need diamonds. That's what the other stuff is. So I need 8 of these guys, I think. So that all looks good. Let's try this again. So let's run down here. And let me check something. That looks all right. Okay, so we can do it over here, and we will need our... Where's the bow? It's over here. I thought I lost my bow, and that would have made me angry. So let's get started here. Diamonds. Diamonds. Oh, I need to split these up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that looks cool. So, and then I should probably look at what our second upgrade would be. Stars or cores, emeralds. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So, let's do the tier 1 of all of these real fast. What am I missing? What am I... Oh, duh. Needs to be in the top slot. Okay, so I'm going to do the basic version for all of the different upgrades, and then I'm going to come back and we can start on the second tier. So I'm going to be right back. And here we are. As we see, we have all of the basic upgrades applied, and... Okay, I'm crashing. So I'm going to be right back here in a second. Okay, I am back. I think what's going on is there is something that has what we would call a memory leak, and it's causing me some hardship. It keeps crashing my client. But anyways, the next thing we need to do is we need to do the Wyvern tier of upgrades. And when you use these upgrades, they are not actually consumed by the fusion crafting process. It's just kind of a, I don't know, it's just telling it what to do rather than actually being consumed. So that's cool. So let's throw this in here and let's figure out exactly what we need here. So we need nether stars, draconic cores, emeralds, and wyvern cores. So, and I'm not going to remember any of that because my memory is very short. So I need nether stars. I already have those. I need draconic cores and emeralds. Let's see if I can remember like 2 things. So let's grab some draconic cores, and those are wyvern cores. And actually, is that what I need? I kept saying draconic cores. Let's grab these because that's what I was saying to myself. And then let's see here. Yeah, emeralds and then wyvern core. I do need wyvern cores. I need 4 of them. So that's cool. Let's, once again, we gotta split these up. All the cores over there. We need to split these up because they're the star. And throw the bow back in here and start this bad boy up. And we just have to go ahead and do this for all of the different upgrades, and I can do that off camera real fast, as in apply the other 2 upgrades, or other 3 I should say, because math is hard, and I'm going to be back right after that. So I have all of the wyvern upgrades applied, and right now it's at 15,000 RF per tick. Let's see here how she handles. Is it nighttime? It is indeed nighttime. Let's find an enemy. Okay, spider. Let's see if we can hit the spider. Nope. Oh yeah, look at that. Sniping. That didn't kill the creeper. I'm disappointed. Super disappointed. So, let's... Actually, and I might be able to crank up the damage, because that's what I'm gonna do. I said go down. So, what I need to do is throw this in here, and I think I have everything I need for the next tier upgrades here. So let's get that cooking. And there we go. So, yep, that is what we need. And I'm going to go ahead and I can do all this off camera real fast. I mean, it's the same process over and over again. And I can apply all the upgrades. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tinker with the settings a little bit to get each shot to where it's doing a lot of damage at a reasonable amount of power. And then I think we're going to wrap up. So I'm going to be back here in a couple minutes. Now we have our Draconic Bow with all of the Draconic level upgrades. Let's hit our 3 button right here, or our HUD button. And let's see here. Let's see, arrow velocity modifier. Yeah, let's crank that up a little bit because we can. Yeah, that's ridiculously low. Yeah, let's do 9 because we can. And I want to know how much it is per shot, and I don't know why that's not coming up. Okay, I see. So 172,000. You know what? I can swing that because this thing holds so much power that yeah, I'm completely fine with that. So let's see how this does. Where's some good enemies? Holy moly, this thing's okay. This thing is really cool. I think it'll do nicely. So what I'm gonna do is I need to charge obviously between episodes, and I'm gonna go take on a few Ender Dragons, I believe, with this bad boy. I'm gonna need to grab a bunch of arrows, but that's just fine. So in today's episode, essentially, I super upgraded this Draconic Bow. I am going to maybe upgrade these between episodes, because in the near future I want to take on the Draconic or the Chaos Dragon or Chaos Guardian or whatever it's called anyways, and get some Chaos Shards, because I would like to build a reactor from Draconic Evolution, and that's kind of where I'm going with all of this Draconic stuff. So right now I have 200 million iron ingots, which is awesome because that's 20% of our goal of 1 billion, and that's exciting. We're getting somewhere between 8 and 9 or 9 and 10 million iron ingots per day, and that's awesome. So I'm super excited about how things are going. But for right now, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.